Hello and thanks for checking out TheChartGuys.com. We're proud to be one of the most successful technical analysis communities online, teaching you the skills to become a more confident, effective, and informed trader. Join our community of hundreds of analysts worldwide working together to learn the charts, generate profit, and achieve financial independence. Sign up for a 1-week free trial, no credit card required, for access to daily live chart analysis and market coverage, a thriving chat community, along with dozens of hours of exclusive educational materials. We look forward to seeing you. Let's check out some charts. Checking in on SPY, IWM, and QQQ. So the SPY bears further control today. We closed at the low of the day yesterday, showing the bears had momentum. We followed through with that today. As we head down tomorrow, if we head down tomorrow, hourly RSI levels are going to be getting oversold. We're going to be looking at this low of support, 260.76, and if tomorrow we drop down into the 261s, that hourly RSI is going to be oversold, and we're going to be utilizing this support to make an entry off of. We're going to be anticipating an equilibrium pattern with our high, the low of the pullback, maintaining 260.76 support, and then we'll look for a lower high on a short-term bounce attempt from there. If we are to see increasing bear volume, that would be a big factor that would decrease the odds that this 260.76 support will hold. So if we see normal declining volume as we saw today, we will anticipate it to hold and make that hourly oversold bounce. It all depends on the speed at which we head down to those levels and what the hourly RSI looks like. SPY on the weekly time frame, consolidating, rejecting from the upper Bollinger Band 2 weeks in a row. Anything above 255.63 maintains a higher low on the weekly time frame, keeping those bulls in control. IWM, extremely weak close as well, down near the low. Same scenario. Support is 148.75. We're going to be looking for a higher low to form compared to that level, as the hourly RSI on IWM right now in this moment was 30 at the close. So if we open tomorrow and drop $1 very quickly, we will have hourly RSI levels oversold and a key support to be watching, as well as the daily and the 50-day moving average supports, or the middle Bollinger Band and the 50-day moving average, both right there as well. So the bottom line is bears are in full control. I don't like any bearish entries with hourly RSI levels oversold. That's when we start scouting for oversold bounces. Weekly time frame, pulling back this week. Anything above 144.50 is a higher low on the weekly, keeping the bulls in full control of the overall trend. So there's no red flags with that trend at this point. QQQ, a bounce attempt. With the wide ranges and all the volatility we see here, it's really hard to get much information on the chart besides the highs and the lows and knowing where we close. So I'll always be looking at the hourly time frame for more information. And for QQQ, we can see that we broke the lower high. We broke the high of the afternoon attempt bounce yesterday. And now we're trying to form a higher low compared to the low of the day. So 152.10 is key support. Bulls are trying to hold 152.67 as a higher low. And in terms of resistance, it's 153.88 and 154.55. The bulls have to form a higher low and a higher high on the hourly to change this trend. If we can't do that and we head back down and break the low of the day, the bears have complete control going forward. Weekly time frame, healthy consolidation, potential to see bearish MACD crosses and a loss of the exponential moving average for the first time in a few months. But overall, anything above 146.33 keeps the bulls in full control with higher lows. That's where we stand heading into tomorrow. Bears in full control of the short term, watching hourly oversold potential for bounces. QQQ is a different setup than IWM and SPY because it is heavily weighted in the tech sector, and the tech sector started to try and bounce today. So we'll check back in tomorrow and see if these lows on these daily timeframes can hold as support and act as our guide for making an entry.